Hey, I'm Lana Gay from CBC Music, and this is From the Vault, where we take you back in our video time machine to some amazing clips and interviews and performances from the past that we're pretty sure you may have missed the first time around. On this edition, for you, we found an awesome clip of Leonard Cohen from 1966. The show, by the way, is called Take 30. It was a news magazine show that was co-hosted by, just a little piece of trivia, our 26th Governor General, Adrienne Clarkson. At this point in time, Leonard Cohen was promoting his book called Beautiful Losers. So this is before he kind of transitioned from poet to musician. He wanted to be referred to not as a poet, but a modern minstrel. There is a performance of the Stranger song, and he's quite stoic during the performance. Check out the, we'll call them interesting, somewhat harsh reviews of Beautiful Losers that actually scroll through the screen at the end. So make sure you watch till the end. And I like to think a producer who was a big fan of Leonard Cohen at least was able to pick the still that sits at the back. Hero of Montreal rebels against society. This is Leonard Cohen on Take 30 from 1966 from the Vault.
This month, a new book was published in Canada, the title, Beautiful Losers. The author, Leonard Cohen. Now, there are those of the audience who know Leonard Cohen perhaps primarily as a poet. Think of his work mostly in those terms. And poets in this racing, challenging, highly paced day and age are not easily absorbed into the community, or perhaps never were. We're inclined to feel separated from them because they respond to the world in a very sensitive way, a world in which we don't easily fit in.
Leonard, in fact, wishes not to be a poet, but a kind of modern minstrel. He's become very excited by the music of the mid-60s and the kind of music that comes pouring out over the transistor radios into the ears of young people. Recently, his joys and sorrows of living have come forth as simple, beautiful, and sometimes sad songs. Let's listen to one of them.
It's true that all the men you knew were dealers who said they were through with dealing every time you gave them shelter. I know that kind of man. It's hard to hold the hand of anyone who's reaching for the sky just to surrender. Who is reaching for the sky just to surrender. And sweeping up the jokers that he left behind, you'll find he didn't leave you very much, not even laughter. Like any dealer, he was watching for the card that is so high and wild he'll never need to deal another. He was just some Joseph looking for a manger. And leaning on the windowsill, he'll say one day you caused his will to weaken with your love and warmth and shelter. And then taking from his wallet an old schedule of trains, he'll say, I told you when I came I was a stranger. I told you when I came I was a stranger. But now another stranger seems to want you to ignore his dreams as though they were the burden of another. You've seen that man before, his golden arm dispatching cards. Now it's rusted from the elbow to the finger.
A beautiful, sad song, and the man singing it seems gentle enough. But listen to what some of the critics said about his latest book.
Quote, this is among other things the most revolting book ever written in Canada. End quote. Quote, I have just read Leonard Cohen's new novel, Beautiful Losers, and have had to wash my mind. End quote. Quote, verbal masturbation. End quote. Quote, we've had overdrive and overkill, and now we have oversex. End quote. Quote, at its best, Losers is a sluggish stream of concupiscence, exposition of nausea. End quote.
Hi there, I'm Julie Nasrallah. I'm the host of Tempo on CBC Radio 2. So, what'd you think? Did you love this video? You want more? Well, share it, baby. Share it, like it, and subscribe. And don't forget to leave your comment in the comment box.